Hi all, and welcome to Night Rips. And as you can tell, I brought out my Chipper Jones Hank Aaron Goat uh, bobblehead specifically because of what we're going to open today, which is actually a brand new 36 pack box of 1991 High Series Upper Deck. This is part of that Find the Hank set where there's a potential you can find a Hank Aaron autograph. The reason why I also chose this specific bobblehead too was not only is there the Hank Aaron baseball hero set, this is also one of the sets that had the prospect card, one of the rookie cards for Chipper Jones. So I figured I might as well we'll use them both for luck to see what we can get, to see if we might be lucky enough to pull some interesting cards. We have pulled this before, so I am just going to pull 6 packs out of this. We're going to go through pretty quick. Basically, I apologize for that. Basically looking for the baseball hero stuff and seeing what kind of big leaguers or Hall of Famers we may be able to find. So again, this is one of the things about this set. If you look at it, there is 15 cards. We're going to open up 6. In this set, I'm trying to find where it says it. Right here, it talks about there's one of potentially 2,500 signed Hank Aaron cards in this. This is the high numbers set. So this is actually can be one of any of the 800 cards that was actually in the 1991 Upper Deck. The low set, the one where you could potentially get the... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, I know what that is. I was going to say, we got something in there. The low set where you could find the Nolan Ryan autos, those only went to the first 700 cards. So let's go ahead and see what we can find. We got Steve Bershaw, Bedrosian. Of course, this is also one of those sets that bounces you around. Oh, that's an interesting looking shot of Sharperson. Yeah, this is definitely one of those. We're going to be spinning around quite a bit, so apologize for that right now. But I am just going to go through. Oh, we do have one of the Baseball Heroes cards. This is the 1966 when he moved. Well, actually, it was all of the Braves moved from Milwaukee to Atlanta. So very important card, especially for people like me who reside in Atlanta and actually follow the Braves. So Brett Butler, definitely a good player from the day. The card that I thought was something is actually one of the things that 91 had was these big, massive hologram sticker cards. And this is going to be a good one because this is Chief Wahoo, the mascot for the Cleveland Indians. Of course, this is the last year of the Cleveland Indians. It's going to become the Cleveland Guardians here soon. So definitely one of those pieces of history. Timlin. And of course, as you see, these cards were very nice front and back. And they do keep they kept in pretty good order. Of course, they had this baseball diamond hologram here, which was the counter forfeiting, or not forfeiting, anti-counterfeiting. There we go. Kurt Miller is a prospect. And no auto in that one. The Baseball Heroes set, there is actually, I think it's 9 cards. One of those 9 cards being the one that could potentially be signed by Hank Aaron himself. Of course, there's only 2,500, and those are still relatively rare. Simply because, and as I've mentioned many, many times, they so overproduced these cards that it was very difficult to get something even as high as a 2,500. I also can't imagine how long did it take Hank to actually sign 2,500 cards. And they were hand numbers. They didn't actually do the printing of the numbers on them. Greg Olson. Here's actually one of the cut cards that basically explained what the Baseball Hero set was. You know, first ones was Reggie Jackson. Then it was Nolan Ryan. This time, Hammer and Hank Aaron. And of course, there is some Dave Parker with the Angels. There is some other additional ones that I will be opening later. I do have some 92, both the high and low. If you can see me, hi. Got the Mariners sticker. The low number will be Ted Williams. Plus, there's actually some other people that one could potentially be. The high one is Johnny Bench. So, definitely some good ones. There's Tim Raines, great player of the day, just like Candy Maldonado here. Dan Pelter, prospect. Our handy-dandy checklist, of course, being the high number. It is number 800. So that is the top-end one. And Dana Kicker. 4 packs to go. And I haven't really found anything yet, hence why I'm not talking about a lot of these players. There is definitely some good cards in here. One card, we looking for someone like Frank Thomas. Frank Thomas, this would be his rookie card. Oh, we got this one, the rookie threats. Of course, the player on the far right is the most famous of them all, being Jeff Bagwell. But yeah, you have Tuffy Rhodes, Luis Gonzalez, and Jeff Bagwell. Jeff Bagwell, of course, just recently getting into the Hall. And his rookie card's in here. And we've got Mike Witt, which honestly, Mike Witt would have been a good one to get in 1990 if you get the high number one, because he was the one that actually had the error card, where it was basically pretty much censored on the back. And I'm not checking these for errors. These are less prone to be error. 90 was really the year that, there were so many errors, and we pulled quite a few of them. Got another Indians sticker there. Bud Black. That's Julio Machado. Another good name back in the day. And we got our first Vernon Wells art card. And this one being Harold Reynolds. So I usually have to check the back, because, some of them I can recognize the faces, and him, I couldn't quite make it out. So, and we have Roberto Alamar, another great player, but unfortunately, just this year kind of got in a little bit of trouble. So, it's unfortunate that people have to do that. We have Mark Gubitsa, and then we have another Dan Peltier. 3 to go. And not seeing the big names that I've been looking for. The triple threat Jeff Bagwell is definitely a good one. Of course, finding his solo card would be nice too. But, really we're looking for the Vernon Wells. We definitely want to complete that set if we can. And, we'll couple this with the other box that we've opened. Have to start collating them and put them all back together again. See what we're missing. There's Devon White. Another great player back in the day. Joe Bover. David Sagai. Espinoza. In Cavaliglia. Got another Mariners sticker. Another checklist. Looks like it's it's the same checklist we got before, up to 800. Morris Sanderson. We do have a Brett Saberhagen checklist card. Now it's interesting because these checklists are team checklists, but definitely another cool Vernon Wells art card. And you know, you have to see this is 91, so this is still when you had 26 teams. That's an interesting one. Bert Blevin with a beach ball. I wonder what the story on that one was. And then Randy Reddy. 2 packs to go. Again, I'm trying to run through these as fast as I can. There's a lot of cards, and the last thing I want to do is like whenever I first started opening a lot of these Upper Deck, I made some really, really long videos. And I would rather get through, let's see if we can find the good meat, and then move forward from there. There's George Bell. That's an interesting look on Tom Gordon. Looks like his top and his pants don't match. But I still like this set. You know, I do like what Upper Deck did, because they started setting the tone to become things like Stadium Club, which, if you watch my videos, you find out I really like Stadium Club. There's the Blue Jays. Nice. Paul Ferry's jumping. I'm definitely don't want to get taken out. He played a little different back then. Franklin Stubbs. Mike Keith, which was actually a rookie the previous year. Oh, we got another Vernon Wells. And I don't quite know who that is. That would be Gary Gaetti. Another good player there. We got Joe Carter. Joe Carter was definitely a great player back in the day. We have not, and I do like this card a lot. And I already have it, but I do like this one because this is Ken Griffey Sr. when he was actually on the field with his son, the kid, Ken Griffey Jr., which is actually right here. So, didn't happen for very long, but that's such a cool photo to get to play baseball with your son. And then Kirk McCaskill. All right, so that's 5 packs, 1 pack to go. Making good time. Oh, this is a nice card here. This is the redo of the 1919 White Sox look. Yeah, or 1917. My apologies. That one's definitely a cool one. Same uniform they wore in 1919. Actually, same uniform they wore in the Field of Dreams game just recently. Mike Scott, another great pitcher back in the day. Timlin, Seltzer. There's Robin Yount. Off top, yeah, I think Robert Yount is also another Hall of Famer. Now I'm drawing a blank if he was or not. I think he is. I'll double check that. Got another Stanton. Got another one of our hologram stickers. This time we got the Kansas City Royals. Not always the easiest thing to pick up on camera, so my apologies if it's not super clear. Have Osuna, Boddicker. There's another one of those rookie triple threats. Elias, Truck, Stevens, and last card would be Chris Nabholz. So let's do a quick recap. Didn't get a lot of, I think there's some cards I haven't seen, but there's 800 cards as a whole set. So, I'd have to go back and look to what I had. We did pull 3 prospect cards. Of course, 2 of the prospect cards are of the exact same player, Dan Peltier. And then we pulled a Kurt Miller. And Names, it's not ringing a bell big time, so tells me where they probably ranked and everything. But we got Gaetti, and we have Gaetti, we have Saberhagen, and we have Harold Reynolds. All three, the Vernon Wells art cards and team checklists. And I do like these art cards. The final, the Nolan Ryan, the Reggie Jackson, the Hank Aaron, the cards that they sign are actually Vernon Wells art too. So it's kind of cool. And then we pulled, the set that they insert is known as Baseball Heroes. And this is just the card talking about it. But the card that we really got, of course, unfortunately, I already have it. But this was in 1966 when the the Milwaukee Braves moved to Atlanta. Changed the M for an A on the hat. Of course, it still says Braves. And it still had, you can look real closely on his shoulder. That would be Chief Nakahoma, which, they rightly so got rid of. Kind of a little bit offensive, but definitely a good card. One I've already have, but cannot complain of pulling a Hank Aaron card. And of course, we got, our 6 stickers, which we'll get a lot of these. So that's it for the first 6 packs. We'll break this box up into 6 openings. So this was the first one. I appreciate, taking the time and watching this. So make sure to subscribe to, watch the other 5. Fingers crossed we might pull that Hank Aaron autograph. That would make my day. There's also some other cards that I want to pull. Obviously, Chipper's going to be one. Mike Messina, Frank Thomas. The list goes on. So, stay tuned. Keep watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and any feedback, go ahead and put in the comment section below. I appreciate your time. I look forward to seeing you next time, and until then, bye now.